McDonald's intro. I was thinking about my friend told me that a McDonald's small fry and a McDonald's large fry contain the exact same amount of fries. So today, when I meet up with them, we're gonna have to go to McDonald's and we're gonna have to set the record straight for good. Because I don't know if I believe that. Because when I get a large fry, there's a lot of fries in there, and I've gotten a large fry at the same time. My sister's gotten a small fry, and I've seen her small fry, and I'm like, there's no way there's the same amount of fries in the small versus the large. So I'm gonna have to clear that up later after the stream and whatnot. So I got on the schedule. I got stream, and then I gotta go. Then I got church, and then I got the guy who sold me the Mustang. He's gonna give me even more Mustang parts, and he left his keys in the Mustang, so we're gonna swap that. Mustang still runs like a champ after all this time. It's only been only a little over a year, but I mean it still runs pretty good for 1995. although the 2015 to 2020 Shelby GT350 Mustangs with a 5.2 liter flat plane crank V8 aka Voodoo engine with the 6-speed Tremec T3650 or TR whatever it's called. I just need to drive them because apparently they are the cream of the crop when it comes to modern Mustangs. And every time I see one and hear one, I just think it's absolutely glorious. So yeah, sometime in the future. For now, we'll start off with the settlement emoji or emote. Okay, so I may not have anybody on for custom match, but it is a bonus pop-up stream, so I can't expect people to just be flying out of bed if they're in that same time zone as me. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try. Of course, I always have to try. I have to know if Rise of the Inca could happen. If we get an auto match Rise of the Inca, that would be nice. Maybe I'll even do like a Rivals for Catan. Also, I do have to remember to reply to Pocho Mocho's direct message, so I will. And probably after the stream, I'll make sure to do that. I'm just saying it out loud so I can remind myself. Because the memory is trash. At 26 years old, my memory is this bad. I don't know what's going on with it, but every day it's a new day. I gotta try again. Keep all the bits of information up top so that when I need to access them, they're there. So yeah, Rise of the Inca. Oh, it almost started like the next phase of searching. Maybe every time I try to play Rise of the Inca, it's just at the wrong time. Maybe the only times people play Rise of the Inca are the times that I'm not online, Catan Universe. That could definitely be a possibility. Searching for opponents. Yeah, it doesn't want to go, so I'm gonna be completely unorthodox. And I've only played First Catanians. Don't think I've played Theme Game or Duel of the Princes. So maybe I'll try for Rivals for Catan. I need to go back and play the other themed ones, because I don't think I've only played First Catanians under the Rivals for Catan expansion. Because I know there's different rules in those other ones. Yeah, theme game. What is theme game? Okay. Theme sets play a bit different from the base game and offer additional cards and challenges. Select one or more theme sets that you want to play with. You will find a match faster if you select multiple theme sets. Huh. So I guess you get put into one of these theme games. Duel of the Princes is the supreme game mode in Rivals for Catan. Combines several theme sets, like 3 theme sets that you want to play with. So could you select just 2? or do you have to play with all three? Okay, I think you have to play with all three. In theme game, you play with it's like one or more. Okay. So it looks like you just deselect one, because if you deselect the second one, then it becomes First Catanians. And also Rivals for Catan is not getting me anywhere. Okay, here's the plan. Here is the plan. 5 or 6 player base Catan, or I could do some Seafarer. I could try to do 1 base Catan, 1 Seafarers, maybe even 1 Cities and Knights, but I doubt they'll have time for all 3. But yeah, just a chill, laid back Sunday stream. Because I really wanted to stream yesterday on my normal Saturday, but I was not able to. I worked on my neighbor's car. Then after that, what did I do? Oh yeah, then I was super hungry after that, so I had to eat. And after that, I got really tired, so I was like, let me just, lay down for a bit. And after that, I watched a little bit of the Loki show. And then after that, I finished Smallville for good, finally. It's been 10 long seasons, but I finally finished Smallville, Superman's coming-of-age story. Oh wow, we get into base Catan 3 or 4 player, no problem. Thankfully it's Harbormaster, so it's a little bit more spicy with the 11 victory points and the possibility for... I just love how you have largest army, longest road, and the Harbormaster things to acquire, each worth 2 victory points. So basically half your victory points could come from these in the Harbormaster scenario. Take a little long to load up. Oh, wow. So I will try again. Auto match. Yeah, I could hop into special scenarios, but then I may only be able to do like 1 special scenario game on this stream, because it's 8:46 a.m. my time, and I can only stream till like 10:30, 10:40 a.m. my time. Okay, what are we playing? We still in the Harbormaster, and I'm gonna go for yikes. Okay, so I'm looking at ore. We only got 2 good ore spots. Sheep is abundant, so I'm going to start off on 3, 4, 6. And the brick port will be nice, but let me build towards the 3, 4, 1 port, because I imagine someone may challenge me for the brick port. Plus 6 and a 2 versus, just doubling down and get the 3, 4, 1 port, because 3, 4, 1 port over the brick port is going to be more useful, I suspect. Because brick is, I don't see it producing a lot, so I'll be spending the brick or trading it occasionally instead of 2 for 1ing it. Of course 4s could go off like crazy, but I kind of doubt it. So we'll have 3, 4, 6, and then perhaps for my second starting settlement, I mean, you don't get starting cities in base Catan. Gonna need wheat and sheep, so 5, 8, 10 is staring at me right in the face, but it'll probably get taken, so 3, 9, 11 will be a backup spot. And if I can't get that, then we're in trouble. We're just absolutely in trouble. The 9, 10 is okay, so I'll get the wheat that way. And start off on a 3 for 1 port. But because sheep is in such abundance, I could forego the sheep, build on like the 2, 4, 9, and build down towards the brick port, but then my lumber situation is going to be a little tricky, because I only have a 3 lumber. Another option would be the 4, 8 with the ore port. That's not a bad spot either. So I can 2 for 1 ore as I need for the wheat. So 5, 8, 10 is gone. Gone forever. See where purple Cop 911 goes. Oh, interesting. So I think they're full-on development card strategy. City / development card strategy to usher in the 11 victory points they need. That's interesting. Because I thought well, I guess they'll build towards the wheat port with 3 wheat X's. Okay, 348 is gone, which means 48 is also not available. That sucks. Okay, so maybe 3911. Yeah, I doubt red will want to double down, but on the 9 wheat, but potentially they might grab the 3611, which would suck for us a lot. In which they do. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of screwed here at the starting placements. It's either going to be 910, 3-4 port, 810 with a sheet port to block orange. Yeah. This is a tough one. 3-8, but there's no port there. So if I go 910, I got to build outward. 912 is my other spot. Ugh. Yeah, not the best setup. Of course, I'd love to get on to 8. If I do the 810, I could just double down the 8. Plus, I have the sheet port. Let's just try it. Yeah, to block orange. I think that's the best option. And I can expand out from my other settlement. Oh, looky. 10 gets rolled. So maybe if 10s get rolled somewhat. I said looky. That seems like a weird word to say. Looky. Ooh, 5s would be nice. But yeah, I think 4A with the ore port or the 3911 would have been my optimal spots. But towards the Harbormaster acquisition, I did start off with 1 port, so that is something. If I could maybe work my way over to the ore port, seems kind of a stretch, but maybe. Also, if I could sneak over to the 294, that's another thing I should consider. Okay, so purple wants ore really bad, so I'm wagering that they're very close to building a city, because they did start off with 2 ore and a wheat, and then with that 12 getting rolled and a 10, yeah, they're 1 card away from a glorious city already. Sheetport is good. I'm gonna wait. I gotta see if the brick gets rolled. If the brick gets rolled, I can build the road directly. I'd rather not trade in my precious sheep this early on, because I want to use the sheep to trade in for wheat rather than brick. Okay, there's a lumber. But yeah, if we get a 6 rolled, sorry, just a little tired today. I don't know what's going on. I've been awake since 4 a.m. So my dog was barking like crazy, woke me up. There goes an 8. Nikki says hello, and the Triple Metropolis emote. Nikki, thanks for tuning in as always. And also, Nikki does have a Discord that's a lot of you Catanians are joining, plus other Catanians. So if you want to join her Discord, Nikki, feel free to post your Discord link in the chat. And Nikki says, is this a base Catan stream? This is a anything stream, really. We're going to do base Catan first, and then we're going to maybe do some... we might up into Cities and Nights after. Okay, so now that I have 7 cards, let me offer a lumber, see if anybody wants it. I think brick is kind of dry, though. But yeah, Nikki, this is just a general stream, just to see what's out there. Ooh, 1 for 2. I gotta take it. And now I can supplement my sheet port. Okay, so Here's a road and a wheat. Or sorry, a brick and a wheat. And let me go ahead and build towards the 3-for-1 port. And now I'm very close to a settlement on the 3-for-1 port. So that's going to be good. And then we get a 7. And then he says, very sad I missed your Friday stream. I would have loved to play special scenarios with you, but I was babysitting. Okay, no worries. Is that your a little side income you're able to make? That's pretty cool. So yeah, Friday. I didn't think many people would hop on. We did have a few people. And get my lumber stolen, so now I have to get it back. Then I have to get a sheep, or if I get a 4 directly, that'll be nice. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing some special scenarios in the future. Because it was me and yeah, my memory early in the morning too. It's not there, so I'm trying to think who was playing with me on Friday. I know some people were watching the special scenario stream, but who was playing with me? I already forgot. I apologize, but my memory's just not there right now. Yet my brain's got to warm up in the morning, then I'll remember. But yeah, I plan to do more special scenario streams, and also I really want to do that Rise of the Inca stream. So possibly this month, like tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday, hopefully I can do that. And I just got stolen from twice, so it's going to be a little bit hard to build that settlement. But if the 4 comes through, which has not been rolled yet, then we'll be good. Nikki says, hurry up and win this so we can play with the winky face. Yeah, I already have a feeling I may not win this because I just got shut down twice. But if I get the 4, if I can roll the 4 on my turn, then my luck may change. Thankfully I traded in for oh, you know what? They saw me trade in for the wheat, so they're trying to steal my wheat. Thankfully they did not steal it just yet. But yeah, once I finish up this game, Nikki, do you want to do Seafarers or possibly even a Rise of the Inca? I'm only available today for another 90 minutes, basically, so another hour and a half. So we may be able to sneak in like a Cities and Nights game, but it would have to like be either the first island or Treasure Islands can go pretty fast sometimes. So yeah, just let me know what expansion you want to play after this game. Because again, I always start the streams off on if it's a bonus stream with like a random auto match, because I'm never sure at these different times when y'all will be able to hop on. Okay, so orange is going to burn card. Purple has no cards, so I won't be shutting them down exclusively. Red does have a development card, and they're getting ready to build on. Oh, let me shut down their wheat. Let me be an absolute savage. And I steal a wheat. But I'm just going to pass. I could offer the wheat back for a brick, but they'll probably just use a knight. There's the knight. And watch, they're going to shut me down. Do they steal it back? They steal the sheep instead. They're probably very salty about that. Okay, so now instead of the settlement, I may have to look for the city. 2 more 6s and I'll have a city on the board. Trader Jones says, hi all. Trader Jones, thank you for tuning in on this bonus stream. And Nikki Lou says, you need to get on some wheat. What is a 9? Is a 942 your next target? Yeah, the 942 I would definitely love to get on. I may have to try to pull a road building from the development card stack, or just get very lucky with these 4s, 3s, and 8s. Because okay, now orange is going for it. So yeah, yikes. Because when this game started off, I placed first on the 3-4-6, and I was really hoping to get on the 4-8 ore port or the 3-9-11, but then people built one away from those spots, and as such, it wasn't meant to be. Okay, so red stole a sheep, so I'm going to try to steal it back, even though orange is going directly for my 2-4-9. Well, actually, they might have sheep. You know what? let's take a look. See, orange. If you have a sheep, that'll be the best, and they do. So let's go for the 3-4 and port, and then we'll pass. That was glorious. Put all the cards on the table, and they had the sheep. All the cards on the table figuratively, and so yeah, we're one step closer to getting. Got to get the initial setup going here. Ooh, 2 sheep for a brick. Wait a minute, 1 for 1? No. I want 2. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna hold off on trading for now with red, because now I need to get 2 rows in a settlement. It's gonna be kind of tough, but well, maybe not. Well, we'll see. Because orange is also built on the 4 brick. They're also built on the 8 lumber. 2. The anticlimactic 2. Trader Jones says, how is this for an idea? You start an auto match before the stream and then start streaming when there's about 15 minutes left to play. That's... Why didn't I think of that before? That's a great idea. Like, literally, I did not think of that. So I like that idea. Okay, once again... Is brick super hot? Let's see if it is. I'll ask for 2 sheep. I don't think I'm going to get this trade, but I'll just try it. And Trader Jones says, by the way, how did it go with your neighbor's car? It went as smooth as butter. Like, so smooth. Like, just very straightforward. I had all the tools I needed. I didn't have to run to the auto parts store and grab any other parts or tools. And then when I test drove the car after working on it, it worked just flawlessly. So, knock on wood, it stays that way for a long time. Really, all you can ask for. You know, when you're working as a mechanic and everything just goes smoothly. You don't want to say, before you start working on it, you don't want to say that it's going to go like a piece of cake. You never say that because you jinx it. And even I shouldn't be saying that it went smoothly now, because I don't want to jinx anything ever. But yeah, it did go well, and they're all set up with the car to drive it for much longer. Okay, so there goes another 8. Let's see if orange builds defensive road, then I will not be able to get to that 249. Nice 6. Unfortunately, I'm 1 card away from city, so I'm gonna do it this way. I could build 2 roads to challenge them, but I gotta get the city first. With orange, that's gonna give them directly what they need. I'm gonna do it because I value the city right now. If I can't get to the 249, that's okay, because I could take the Harbormaster now, but I'm all about production for now. So I'll get a city later on one of those ports to take Harbormaster that way. So we'll just in it the instant payoff from the city. That's great. Nikki says, seconding, or she seconds Trader Jones' statement. I hate it when I join like 0 minutes after the stream start and 8 should start a game that we'll have to wait through now. Yes, so in the future, you guys always have the greatest advice. So that is what will happen. I will start the game and then start the stream when my auto match is going to end. That way you can tune in for the ending and then be ready to play with me on the next game of the stream. See, I was hoping to start the stream at, I don't know, 7 a.m., 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But then I had to help. My mom was watching dogs up the street, and we had kind of had to bathe one of the dogs, like impromptu, all of a sudden. So I had to help her with that. Also it was partially my mechanic's job, because the hose attachment was so tightly threaded on the end of the hose, so I had to grab 2 pipe wrenches, break it loose, and then we could take that off, because the hose attachment was not working. Because when you pulled the trigger, no water came out because the trigger was messed up. So yeah, all sorts of stuff going on in the neighborhood. So that's why I say if I ever eventually able to move out once the housing market finally cools off, then I guess I'll be streaming a lot more. Another 2, and the 6 ore shut down. It is the best spot on the board right now. I do have to give him that. But I do really want to get on some wheat, because also the 9 will give me a wheat hex and gain a 9 as a number in my number inventory. Trader Jones says, glad to hear the cart well. By the way, Nikki, you're such an awesome job being such a great regular viewer and player. A real mainstay of the channel. Yep. Nikki Lou's always tuning in. Definitely the OG, one of the big OGs around here. And Trader Jones, same thing for you. You're always tuning in pretty regularly, so I do appreciate that. And of course, if there's any other Catan channels that are also streaming, you don't have to stick with me. You can always hop around. Don't feel like you're glued to the Unorthodox Master of Games Twitch streams, because I know, you got some other people doing tournaments and doing other Catan expansions maybe, so just float around, do whatever you want to do. That's totally fine. But of course, I will always stream, hopefully on the regular, to give you the option to tune in. Okie dokie. So what do we got next here? And okay, Nikki's asking if Trader Jones is up for the next game, which would give us 3 people. That's the other thing, Nikki. When I hopped online, I checked the friends list. There was 1 person online, but then they hopped offline. So I was like, well, there's no one online. I guess I'll just start auto match. But yeah, if I start, it does make sense. If I start the stream, 15 to 10 minutes to go of the game I'm currently in on Catan Universe, then people will get the notification that I'm streaming, hop on, see that I'm about to finish the game, and then they'll be ready to play. Ideally, and the 6 gets rolled, and that is not ideal, as my 6 ore is shut down in all of its glory. Can I roll a 7? I can roll a 8. Okay, so now Orange has 9 cards. I suspect that they're going to build a settlement on the 249. So I think it's not worth it to go for that spot. Although I want that, I really want that spot. But instead, what I'm going to do is build 1 road. Actually, I could build the other road. Oh, this is tough. This is very tough. I'm just going to build the 1 road and wait to see what happens, because we're all right there. There goes another 9. I'm just going to wait to see what happens. This could be, because if Orange rolls a 7, that would be amazing. Then they may not have the cards, but we'll see. They might, they might, but they may not. Red builds a city. Alright, Orange, what's it going to be? Plus they have a development card. Okay, they rolled an 11, so the settlement's definitely theirs. Or not? Do they need the wheat? I think they need the wheat. They'll have to 4-for-1 for it, because they don't have any ports. Can they not 4-for-1? Okay, so yeah, I should have built that second road. Just Dupinator, what are you thinking? You should have just built the second road. You should have fought directly for the 249, because then if it didn't work out, you would have been able to build down to the 2-6 no problem. Ay. And I had the cards to do so. I don't know, sometimes I have these grand ideas of how it's gonna, and then I roll an 11. So yeah, yeah, just pass. Mistakes were made. Oh, 9 is shut down, and the other 9's open. No one's built on it yet. And Nikki says, by the way, I was thinking you could start a guild on Catan Universe for our community and call it like Unorthodox Masters of Catan or something. Okay, because here's the thing. I'm currently in a guild. I've been in a guild ever since I've been on Catan Universe because my friends set it up and they added me to it. But that guild has basically been inactive for all this time. So I really should start a guild. Yeah. Because if I start a guild, then I can add you guys to the guild, guys and gals. All great ideas. See, I need you guys to feed me these ideas because I'm not thinking of them. I'm just playing the game. Sheep for a brick. Let's say no. Okay, if I get a 4, that would be good. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for more cities at this point. I'm gonna put a city on the 8-10, hopefully. Okay, 3's nothing to sneeze at. We like 3. Trader Jones says, unfortunately, it's pretty late over here, so I'm a bit tired for a game, but happy to watch for a bit, though. Love the guild idea. Okay, no problem, Trader Jones. What time is it where you are? Like, how late in the night are you staying up? Because that's pretty wild. Because I yesterday, because I woke up so early, I went to bed at like 8 p.m. I could not stay up. Okay, so Orange not only has longest road, they did build the settlement on the 249, and yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. If I get a 6, I have another city. I would love to get another 6. Of course, I might roll a 7, but we'll see. Trader Jones has also been trying to mention this channel when playing online with others in chat. Trader Jones, that's absolutely legendary. I highly appreciate that. Because maybe other people want to watch other channels for Catan. So again, absolutely legendary. I thank you for mentioning this channel to when you're playing online with other people in game in the chat. Because yeah, it's pretty much word of mouth. I think that's how the channel will grow. How the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, and whatnot. Okay, roll 8. 6 would have been huge, so I'm going to just trade in. I could challenge him for it. I very well could. Let's do it. At this point, we deserve that spot, but I don't think we're going to get it. I think I should have just built the road initially down in between the 2-6. Okay, 10 is a step in the right direction. Trader Jones says, how good was the time you got cut off and built all the way around, took the settlement anyway? That was a classic. Yeah, see, that was a classic, but this time I may not be able to do that. It doesn't feel like it. But yeah, that was a good time that one time. Because the game I guess that time the game wanted me to have the spot because it fed me the roads that I needed to build all the way around the other way. 2? Really? Wow. Plus they have a development card. If it's a victory point, then that's a little bit better because then they can't do anything. The steel cards are gain cards. Yeah, we really just need a 6. Maybe like a 4. Uh-oh, now they're trading for what they need. If they get the wheat, I think they have it because they already have brick and they have sheep and lumber, I suspect. They just need the wheat. So purple rolls a 4 and I roll a 6. We're golden. We're absolutely golden. Come on, purple. Roll me something good. 10. That's kind of weak. If I had a city on it, I could have 3 sheep now. Yeah, if I roll a 4, maybe someone could trade with me. Possibly. Maybe red wants to give up some of that sheep. We'll find out. Nikki redeemed Hydrate. And so it shall be. Only this water did not start off full at the beginning of the stream. It was already partially down. A 7 at the worst time. The absolute worst time. But that's how it goes. It's got to be orange because I'm battling them out for this spot. I'm going to shut down the 5 wheat and then watch the 9 get rolled. Lumber. Okay, this is going to take, if I can get a brick and a sheep, then I can do it. For 2 ore and a lumber, or sorry, 2 lumber and an ore. And looks like it's, yep, absolutely not, they said. Or, can I get the same trade for a sheep and a wheat? Because that would be glorious as well. Dang, they say no. Okay, well, my hopes and dreams have been defeated. I will ask one more. Or for sheep and a lumber, but my turn's running out anyway, so it may not be the case. Come on, purple. Oh, purple doesn't even have it. They only have 1 card. Alright, and I pass, and I watch as probably orange gets the cards they need. That's hilarious. Okay, so Nikki puts her Discord and my Discord in the chat. Thank you for doing that, Nikki. I get shut down, of course, because I do have the power set up on the 6 ore. If I get this settlement spot, I also gain Harbormaster, so of course they will be shutting me down. And another 7. Thankfully, the robber is coming off the 6, so there is that. Although if orange has a knight, they can put it right back. Thankfully, they only have 4 cards. And I think they still need the wheat. I really do. They steal the ore, which hopefully does not help them in any capacity whatsoever. Oh, they're making really good trades, though. They want lumber and ore. But what are they using the ore for? Unless they want to build a... Well, they can't build development cards. They don't have wheat. So I'm trying to figure out what their game plan is here. Roll a 6. Just roll a 6. Or a 4. 6 or 4. Of course it's a 9. So now... Yeah, I'm absolutely doomed. Yeah. Okay, so my only hope is to steal the wheat from orange. It's gonna be like that. There's still a chance, although I'm still kicking myself for not just building either directly to the 249 or down to the brick port. Okay, let's shut down the 9. Orange, give me the wheat. Oh, they give me the lumber. It's so sad. And I pass. 12. Terry Jones says these kingmaker trade situations are so tense. Yep. Whoever gets that spot. And there's the 6, but can they build the settlement now? My only solace is that now that I have the 6, so they get the brick port. Now I can build a city if no 7 gets rolled. That is my only solace. Okay, oh great. Keep all the 6s coming now. To make up for my poor decision making. Sheep for, let me get 2, so I can 2 for 1 or just have more cards in case the 7 gets rolled. I doubt he'll do that though. Strangely enough, purple has not been building development cards. Although if they build a city on either port, they will get the Harbormaster. Alright, game. Should have a moment of silence there. Okay. Yep. Yeah. That's what it is. I could have built the city, taken Harbormaster, but some purple is probably gonna get Harbormaster now. See, I think orange has a victory point. I'm almost certain of it now. Because purple is probably going to get Harbormaster. Let me shut them down. Oh, glorious. See, this, I don't know. Basic Catan stresses me out way more than Cities and Knights. So I'll grab Harbormaster and pass the dice. Trader Jones says purple got wheat. Yep, I was able to get just the wheat that I needed, the exact card that I needed. If I got any other card, it would not have enabled me to build a city. But now we have 2 cities on the board, and we do have Harbormaster with power of 3 on the ports. Okay, so now I could make a run for the longest road. If 4s would ever get rolled again, I could build some more roads. For my next maneuver, I think I would like to go... I probably want to build over to the 3-8. There's a 4. That's glorious. Yeah, I'll probably want to build like up from my city, in between the 3-4, around to the 3-8. Build on that. You know, perhaps even just go straight to the lumber port to have another port. The brick port, I could have had it. I could have set myself up to get it too. Yeah, would have been glorious. But we still have a sheep port. We still have a 3-4 port. It's all good. But yeah, if I get on the 8 sheep, that complements my sheep port. 5s are insane. 1 road. Okay, so I'll build this road here so orange can't cut me off. Purple could, of course, cut me off if they have a random road building card in their hand. 7. Presumably the 6 ore gets shut down, which is fine by me for now, because we need all the 4s and the 8s. Build all the roads. If I win this game without being built on wheat, it's crazy, I think. It's absolutely crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, we've red. What are they planning here? They also have a development card that they're still holding on to. They have 1 knight played. Maybe they'll get largest army. Oh, they're going to go for longest road as well. Alright, now we have a longest road battle. All 3 of us are at 6 length road, and red just quits. What is going on? Alright, 4s and 8s, 4s and 8s. 5 is close, but give us the 4s and the 8s. We'll build 1 road and possibly a 2nd road, build in this lumber port. Then the lumber port will be useful for the 3s and 8s coming in. Because after we build that lumber port, then we'll probably want to build another city. But yeah, at this point, I think it's too far off. It's too much of a pipe dream to hope to build on a wheat hex. There are 3 decent wheat hexes, and then there's a 12 wheat hanging out up top. Alright, so now purple. Okay, so purple's definitely going for largest army now. That's what I feel like. They already have 3 development cards in hand. Thankfully I took Harbormaster before they could grab it. Alright, 5s. Just keep being insane. 5s and 9s. Alright. Alright, if the bot could take longest road. Because sometimes the bot will just hold on to their cards and not do anything. They'll just be... But hopefully they take longest road so that purple has to orange has to concentrate on that. And I can continue building my empire. But yeah, yep. Not after this game. After this game, Nikki and I will be playing, hopefully with either another viewer, or we could try to do auto match, and then later I will have to remember to set the guild up. The Unorthodox Masters of Catan. It's gonna be hard to top that name. That is a good name for the guild. If anybody thinks of a different name, you let me know. But Unorthodox Masters of Catan. That's pretty sharp. I like that one. Alright, 3 gets rolled. Now if we get the 4. Okay, everybody's building development cards. I sense the night coming soon. See, 8 is good, but give me my 4 to go along with the 8. Alright, only I can roll it, right? Roll the 4. 10. Okay. 10 gets rolled. I think I'm taking longest road by doing this. I'm not meaning to, it's just how the way of the game. Just want to get over to that lumber port. Okay, so I'm at 9 victory points, so let all the targeting of me commence, of course. Sheep. Let me grab 2 from the bot, if they're willing. Oh, okay, let me just... That's insane. Let me ask for 2. I don't think I'll get it, but that's an insane offer. And of course they'll trade with orange over me, because orange is only at 4. Wow, that would have 2 wheat for the lumber. That would have been an insane trade, though. Because I know if I get the robber off the 6, one roll a 6, and there's my 3rd city. Night card. Nice. Now it's off the 6. The 11s. What is with these random 11s? Where are the 6s at? With the road building. Okay. Wow. 2 ports just like that, and oranges kind of cut the board in half. So yeah, at this point, I cannot build on a wheat hex now. Wheat hexes are completely unavailable. Night card from purple to shut me down. And the roll of 7. Thankfully, that will... I am happy about that, because now it'll take the robber off the 6. And I'll have to shut something else down. I mean, my numbers are okay. I only really have 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's it. I wanted the 9, but I couldn't get it. Of course, I would love a 5, but I can't get that either. So yeah, I mean, I really only have 5 hexes. That's it. And somehow it's working for me. Okay, so now I just have to gather cards for a settlement. That puts me at 10 victory points. Oh, now he's going to go for the lumber port. I just can't catch a break. 8 is shut down, and I wasn't on the 8 sheep yet. Wow. Alright, more 7s. This is the point in the game of base Catan that I always dislike. Because I'm so close to winning, but production is just going to come to a complete grinding halt. Because now the 6 is shut down, and I'll just have to watch as the other players catch up and one of them wins. And there's just nothing I can do. Either my numbers will not get rolled, or my numbers that will get rolled are shut down. So yeah. Steals the lumber port. Now if he upgrades any of those settlements to a city, I lose Harbormaster. I'll also be losing Longest Road soon. It's just a perfect storm. Then I'll roll. Yep, see? There's just nothing. As I watch 6s. See, it's so perfect. It's so glorious. And the 9. Just watch, Catanians, as my strategy was good. I got all the way up to 9 victory points, but watch, I will lose this game. I have the strongest feeling about it. I think now my only hope is to build a city on the 3-1 port to maintain my Harbormaster. But purple's got to be close to a city. And if they take Harbormaster, they go to... I think they go to 9 victory points, and then largest army puts them at 11, they win. Plus, if they have any victory point cards... there's the second night. Yep, so they're preparing. All they have to do is play another night, take Harbormaster, and they win. Just like that. The 6 is good, but unfortunately I'm not at the second city yet. 12. Yeah, it's over. The game is literally over. I think a 5-point play is about to happen. And all I can do is watch. Watch my fellow viewers as this game it's over. There goes my longest road. Yeah, I think purple has it like 1000%. They also have 7 cards, so it's not like they have 8 cards. The robber is not a threat to them. That very good job. I'm gonna call it right here. Man. Yeah, see, base Catan, it just you have it. It usually plays out for me this way. I will jump way ahead in victory points, and then I just can't close the game out. That just goes to show you I need to learn how to strategize better in base Catan, because I wouldn't survive in a tournament. Largest army for 8. Could roll literally anything. Even a 7. Alright, yeah, there's the win. 9, 10, 11. 5-point play, pretty much. Largest army and Harbormaster. Plus the city. Dang. See, that was good. So, purple didn't have a very good setup. They 5, 8, 10, 6, 11, 12 grabbed the ports they needed, and they just won. They just did it. Let's see if there are any victory points. Only 1 victory point card by orange. Very surprising. So orange ended up having 8, purple 11, and I fell all the way back down to 5. Yeah. Base Catan, this is why I only play cities and knights, really. I love how you can actually make a comeback. You can make a comeback in base Catan, but it's just that much harder. Okay, Catanians, what do you want to play? I have 1 hour of gameplay left on the stream before I have to go. We could actually, sorry, let me click on custom match. Nikki, if we have more than 1 player online, we will be hopping into a custom match here, or we'll start a auto match at the same minute. But let me just check on the friends list here. Yeah. I mean, I'll always prefer to play Harbormaster over First Island on base Catan, because you go to that 1 extra victory point, and adding in the Harbormaster adds in, you know, those extra 2 victory points to earn, opposed to all the other things. So it just gives you a few more ways to win, a few more ways to strategize. Okay, so Nikki, I only have Frenzied online, but they're busy. So what I'll do is I will wait on the auto match screen, and let's do a 3-player game, because I only have an hour left. So I'm down for some cities nights. You just tell me, give me an idea of an expansion you're willing to play. Yeah, pretty much anyone on 3-player, Nikki. I can do that. Unless another viewer is willing to hop in with us on a custom match. Nikki, it looks like I don't have anybody else on my friends list except for you online, so we'll search for an auto match at the same time. So just let me know which scenario you want to do. We could do... I don't know. Do you want to do Treasure Islands? I feel like I haven't done Treasure Islands in a while. Or Heading for New Shores. Either one. Because I know Four Islands is your least favorite. We do Oceania. But yeah, you let me know. I'm thinking Heading for New Shores or Treasure Islands. So I'll wait to hear back from you in the chat. Whatever you want. Okay. We got this hour here. Let's do Treasure Islands just because Heading for New Shores can take a while sometimes, and Treasure Islands is really popular. We might not get in together. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's do Treasure Islands, and because it gonna... Should we do... I just want to try... Let's just try it. If it doesn't work, I'll just back out of my game. Or we both back out of our games. Treasure Islands, 3 or 4? Should we do 4? If we do 4... Because the game can kind of go quick sometimes. So I almost want to try 4-player. Because I do have 55 minutes to go. But yeah, so Nikki, here's what we're going to do. Let's try Treasure Islands 4-player at the 37th minute of the hour. I'm currently at the 35th minute. So that's what I want to try. Okay, so Karma says play only with players match your Karma plus or minus 1. Friends. Only with friends. Guild. Play only with members of your guild. But see, that doesn't make sense to me, because why wouldn't you just go into a custom match for your guild? Because you can see who's online. Alright, Nikki, it's now the 36th minute, and at the 37th minute, Treasure Island's 4-player count. I will click Start Search. My finger hovers over the left mouse button, mouse clicker. I mean, it is a button, but it's like it makes an audible click. Well, I guess button would make an audible sound when you push it. A physical button. Alright, so 4-player Treasure Islands to finish off the stream. And now that we're upgrading to Cities and Knights, I'll put in the Metropolis emote. Okay, 36 minute, gotta pay attention. It's getting close. We're probably halfway there to the 37th minute. There it is. Start search. Okay, I'm in a game. Possibly. Handshaking's take a little long, so maybe it didn't work this time. Nikki, let me know if you've already gotten into a game. Gotten into a game. Okay, yeah, no, it didn't work. I'm back to searching. And, oh, it worked, Nikki. It works. It absolutely works. I'm amazed, because the first searching seemed like it didn't work, but now I see you in the setup here. Yep. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, so got into an auto match with Nikki. Of course, the OG subscriber. One of my first 3. Yeah, one of my first 3. We have 4 OG subscribers right now here on the Twitch channel. So I hope to get the first 15 OG subscribers within the next, I don't know, few months, but we'll see how that goes. I place first. Lumber's looking a little dry with the number-wise, or not as good, or is very good. So what I'm thinking is I start off on the 6, 9, 10. What, can I neglect the wheat like that? The 9 wheat is still really good, so let me do that. Let me build this away towards the coast, of course. And now I just need ore and sheep, which are all clustered together. So hopefully I should get on a good ore sheep spot for my starting city. And 12 NB9 is literally a dragon, like a small dragon. Kind of looks like what's that one dragon in I think it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's like a it's the one Joey Wheeler used. That it was like the you had to use that dragon with the time wizard, or the was it the time wizard? And then the dragon would age into like 1,000-year dragon, but it started off, I think it was just called Baby Dragon. It kind of looks like Baby Dragon, but not as cartoonish, if that makes sense. Speaking of which, not to be confused with Pegasus. Pegasus is Cartoon World monsters, because he would have like, I think, cartoon Baby Dragon, or there's a whole thing going on. I watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh series a little while ago. But yeah, it kind of looks like Baby Dragon. Nikki says, "Let's help each other out to protect our cities." Nikki, I agree. I'll be a team player this match, instead of just shutting everyone down and going insane. I'll be more of a team player, so we can have a nice, fun game that moves along swiftly, so that we don't burn our cities. Alright, these spots are getting nicely chosen. I think, possibly the 4-8. The 9-4-11's not bad either, because then I'll start off with sheep, ore, and lumber, and hopefully get some lucky 11s like last game. If that feeds into this game whatsoever. Or is it's kind of, this board is kind of unique because all the ore and the sheep and the lumber is kind of on the left side of the board, and then the wheat and the brick is kind of on the right side of the board. So of course people want to grab those good ore sheep spots so that they can build cities on them later. But then if you start off with a city on brick and wheat, you're not getting any commodities early on. Okay, so the 4-9-11, we'll see if it stays open for business, because that will be good for us. Yeah. Then we'll have double 9s. If 9s get rolled a lot, we're talking cities galore. Of course, if I do get on the 4-9-11, I just need to roll a 9 to get the wheat to activate the knight. 3-9-11 is not bad either. Alright, orange, the baby dragon, go for 5-8-10. So they'll be getting lots and lots of wheat, presumably. Red goes for the 3-4-5, so the 4-9-11 stays open. And they're going to challenge orange for the brick port, the 3-8 spot, which is a very good spot. I'm going to go for the 4-9-11. And then I'm going to build on down to this wheat port, or not wheat port, though, 6 wheat, sorry. It's always good to have more wheat hexes. 8 gets rolled. I'm going to wait a little bit, see if a 9 gets rolled. Just a 9 to start off. Of course, we get a 2. There's always that random 2 or 12 at the beginning of any Cities and Knights game. It's almost cannot be avoided. Wow, 5 is great. Potentially I could get off 5 later, but I think, yeah, my first game plan is the knight, and then the road and the settlement on the 2-4-6. For all the production. I'm on every resource, so that is good. And orange builds the knight and activates it, so they cut red off to the 3-8 spots. There's the 9, which means that red might be going the other way with their off of their city to challenge me for the 2-4-6, but probably likely the 3-6 coastline, so they can cast off with ships. Also, they may go for the 3-4 ports. on the other side of the first island, or the main island board, not the first island. 12, random 12, politics level 1 with the knight, and we shall activate it. Alright, now we're looking for 10s. 10s will bring us the brick. Of course, 4s and 9s, we can't argue with those for commodity purposes. 7. Nikki, how is the knight situation going? Can you... You have an 8. You start off with wheat, so I'm guessing you just need sheep. So if I roll a 4, or if you roll a 4, I'm happy to trade sheep. Another 7. So yeah, the random 2 or 12, and then the couple 7s to stall production early on. Okie dokie, let's see. Yeah, just roll a 4, Nikki, then I'll have my cloth, and then I'll trade you a sheep. Or another 7. Okay, Nikki, I will try to roll a 4. And I roll a 10. So, yep. Can you take ore for something? Can you trade in? And yeah, the 6s aren't helping you either. Or yeah, 7s, yeah. Okay, so I'll just hold off, and then on your turn, hopefully the barbarians aren't invaded yet. Okay, there's an 11. So, Nikki, if it can get to your turn, hopefully you can 4 for 1 the lumber. Or just roll a 4, because 4, you would just get the sheep directly if we would both get sheep. There's another 11. And Nikki, you need a wood. Okay, so it just has... Nikki, you just have to not usher in barbarians, but of course, the way it goes is they're one space away from invading, and they... It's just the unluck is real, I'm guessing. So, good luck, Nikki, but... Yeah, I hope you don't roll barbarians, but it looks like it's going to go that way. Alright. And of course, with the 7, it's just the worst. It's the absolute worst. I'm sorry, Nikki. This is all you needed was a 4, and the game just said no. Absolutely not. Well, now instead of the knight, of course, you do have to get the city back. Or you could build a ship and discover something good. Of course, you'll need sheep for that. So... yeah, I'll try to roll a 4 for you. Every single time, yep. It's just how it goes. Oh, yeah. Well. Okay, so I have a singular ore. To get your city back, of course, going to require 3 ore and 2 wheat. There's an 8, so there's an ore for you. I will build Green City Improvements Level 1. I will build a road. And I will wait. Nikki says, I'll trade you my paper. I saved it for you. Okay, so if you trade me paper, I have 1 ore. What else? So you just got a 5. So do you have... Actually, maybe you're pretty close to getting the city back. But yeah, if you want ore for paper, we can do that trade. Random 3. Of course, now I'm going to need a 9 to reactivate the knights. Wheat for lumber. I like that trade. But perhaps that means the dragon is going to build a settlement on the brick port. They want another one? I'm gonna say no. I'm trying to figure out what they're scheming up here. Oh, maybe they're trying to build a road and a settlement to the wheat port. That, okay, I see what's going on. Yep, just the one trade, nothing more. Or, if they're absolutely spicy, they'll give me all these cards for it. They'll give me the cards for the city. But I doubt they will. Oh, nice. Okay, so Nikki was able to make the trade. So Orange will steal the wheat port. But Nikki may not have been going for it. So it looks like now Nikki... No, I wasn't trying to steal your trade from yellow. I thought they were just trying to steal your wheat port. But I'm glad you were able to make the trade with them anyway. For the sheep, I don't have the sheep, so what do you want besides the sheep? Can I give you ore? Does that help? Or are you self-sufficient now to build the city all? Yep. Trader Jones says yellow getting that wheat port is bad news. Yep. If it's this is gonna be a tough one now, because as soon as they cast off with ships, it's gonna be a wild one. Because then they'll just keep going and discovering more hexes, getting those resources, getting the special victory points by building on the treasure islands. Okay. Alright, so I need a 10 and a 9. And the 2, 4, 6 spot is mine. And Nikki, you said you saved the paper for me, but then you spent it anyway. So perhaps you were just manipulating me all along. Although I will still help you occasionally here and there, because I know you still need to get a knight out on the board. But if you help me take down orange/yellow, I think we can still be team players here. But yeah, with that 6 getting rolled, I would love to be on the 6 wheat. And orange looks to chase the robber off the 8. Another 6. Alright. If only I had a city on that 6. Lumber for sheep. Oh, now I have sheep, but you're offering lumber. Paper for sheep? That's amazing. I love that trade. Perfect. And you've struck gold. Amazing. Salvage treasure as well. And yeah, sometimes salvage treasure is sheep, wheat, and brick. So the sheep and the wheat can be used to help build the knight, and we're back in business. Although I trade away that sheep, not realizing that barbarian strength is in fact ahead. But thankfully we got another 4. So instead of building a knight, promoting a knight, I'm going to build a separate knight, because later on, you never know, Deserter could always come into play. Now we'll build green city improvements level 2 and yellow city improvements level 1. And pass the dice. Because red is not contributing to knight strength currently. I think they chased away the robber. I think it was on the 10 lumber earlier. Of course, as soon as red builds a blue city improvement, then they could get intrigue, and they could remove orange's knight from that 5-3-8 intersection. Sheep for lumber. I kind of like it. Because I gotta get the settlement. I want... Well... Just the one. Okay, they're not having it, so they just pass. 3. You know, I built on a 3 lumber last game, but this game I'm not on a 3, so 3 is not good for me. We only had that 1-9. We only had that 1-9 get rolled. So yeah, 2, 4, 6. Come on, we need some robbers coming off the 8. Where shall it go? Possibly. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe on the 6. Hopefully not, though. Who does the dragon shut down? The 11? What? Steals the cloth? How is it my commodities always get stolen, and then as such the player can turn right around and spend that city improvement? It's amazing. And they promote a knight to tie me for Defender Catan. And then the 3 just gets rolled. So yeah. My luck. I sense, where's my luck? There's a 7. Nikki says, please remove the pirate ship if you get a 7. Alright, Nikki, since we're helping each other out, you traded me the paper, so I guess I will move the pirate ship. Oh. After Franchito burns cards. Nikki, I'm going to move it here because I suspect Orange is going to... I cannot let Orange build out a ship here because then they will get extremely powerful. So I'm just going to move it there and hope for some 9s. Look at that. There goes a 9. Now I want another 9. And after that, I want another 9 after that. Then I'll build another city and get some paper the easy way. Oh, 4 and 10 now. 4 and 10 would be great. 5. I have to watch everyone else get cards from 5. Okay, 5 is great for red, by the way. 5 is amazing for red. Nikki says, thank you very much. That's the perfect spot. I figured that was the perfect spot. And look, Orange activated the knight, so they're going to get Defender Catan. And possibly chase away the pirate ship in the near future. Wow, red has to burn cards once again, so red, you really need to get a city wall. Red, with your 3s, how have you not been able to build a city wall? That's what I would like to know. Wheat has been discovered. Actually, yeah, 4 or 10. That's what I'm gonna roll. Ideally 4, so I can get the cloth, but just give me something, game. Give me a green progress card, why don't you? There's a 4. I'll take it. Unfortunately, Orange will get the Defender Catan victory point, but 4 is good. Okay, so now Merchant is coming out. I'm going to throw it on lumber. Then I'm going to go to the bank, trade 2 lumber for a singular brick, and then I'm going to build a glorious settlement on the 246 and pass. So now 4 should be even spicier. 6s are also good, so now I get 2 separate resource cards off a 6. Science bonus, I want ya. I'm only 3 paper away, but it's gonna either take some 11s or more 6s so I can 2-for-1 lumber. I did gain a 2, which is nothing to write home about, but I did gain another 6, which is awesome. Now, if I get the cards for a city, I almost want to put it on the 246 to get cloth twice as fast. Okay. Oh, they moved the robber. For a second, I thought Orange was going to move the pirate ship. Huh. To shut Nikki down from building more ships, but I see. And they steal from Nikki instead of stealing from me, which is highly surprising. Eight. Dang it, don't have an 8. Although another warlord would be optimal, so I can get these knights reactivated. Longish road. With the knight, okay, to get that pirate ship out of there. Now, Orange is going to have a hard time building out. Now they're going to have to be forced to build a settlement on the Brickport, and then cast off with ships that way. 5s are insane. What can I do about it? Absolutely nothing, so I'll just pass. After activating at least one knight, of course. 9, I love 9. Okay, one more 9, and I can build a city. Yeah, I'll probably throw the city on the 2-4-6 over the 6-9-10 because the double cloth would be huge. Of course, I gotta cast off with ships sometime in the near future. 7. Thankfully, I just have 7 cards. Yeah, it's the 2-4-6 is good, but the 6-9-10 is also good. I think the 6-9-10 is actually a little better because if I can get the double down on the brick, I can get the brick faster and hopefully build some roads more quickly. Maybe I go for the sheep port, cast off with ships that way. My lumber is stolen. Thankfully, that was the one card I needed the least, that lumber. So now I just have to get to my turn. Okay. 2-4-6 or 6-9-10. What do you guys think? I think I built. Now I'm really considering the city on the 6-9-10 because the paper and the science bonus. We just love the science bonus. It's our absolute favorite here on the Unorthodox Master Games channel. Okay, now the Orange just built a ship to maybe cut up. I don't know what maybe they're planning on. I don't know what they're scheming up. We'll just have to find out. Science bonus for Nikki, amazing. Yeah, she's got a real battle going on with Orange there. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing with that. Orange is doing with that pirate ship. Or sorry, not pirate ship, regular ship. So let's see here. Maybe Nikki's gonna. Okay, never mind. Thought she was gonna chase away the pirate ship, but that's a good spot for it. Alchemist, come out to play. Let's have a 9, please. So now I can build the city in all of its glory. Although here's the predicament. Well, then again, I only have 1 active knight. Oh, we're in this pickle once again, because then we go up to 7 barbarian strength. So the question is, will Orange activate their other knights? Of course, I gotta risk it. The Unorthodox Master Games must have all the production. And I get the paper. Very nice. Now okay, if Barbarians hold off for another turn, that's perfect. Then I can get my other knight activated, and then we're safe. Nikki says they're probably trying to crush my knight in the long run. I won't chase away the ship before I can build another ship to protect my position. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Yeah. That way you can continue along discovering those hexes And now red, that whole area is now getting very crowded because now red's coming out. They discover another gold hex. And yeah, so I think for me, hopefully I can discover this area on the bottom right later on. But yeah, Nikki, you do have your hands full with orange and red in the water hexes over there and the treasure islands. Thankfully, orange reactivates the knight, so now we're good on knight strength. 10, that's perfect. 10, the city pays off. Okay, so now my next thought, I could go for the ore port, or I could go for the sheep port, or I could go for the lumber port. All three are pretty darn good. Of course, the sheep port complements my 4 sheep and my 2 sheep. The ore port complements my 9 ore. The lumber port complements my 611 or lumber spots, plus I double down on the wheat. Decisions. I think I go for the 6. The 6 is, I think, the best one because I have 2 lumber spots, and then I'll. Whoa! What is this trade? Paper and wheat for cloth and lumber. I have to take it. That's a good one. Thank you, Nikki. All right. Okay, back to me. Roll dice. 6, amazing. So science bonus is mine. And I have Nikki to thank for helping me get there. Of course, I helped her build some more ships to secure her position. Wow. What I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna build a city wall in this city. 8 active knights. I can't match orange for Defender of Catan, so what I'm going to do in the meantime, just in case things go crazy with knights getting deactivated, I'm going to activate both knights and just wait. Just wait. 11 is shut down, so as such I'll take a ore. But yeah, what to do? Alright, now they're chasing around the pirate ship. Leo Sit B, if I'm saying that right whatsoever, says, "Hi dude, what's your color?" I'm green. In this game, my username is Dupinator. So if you have, well, you're probably tuning in for the first time, it sounds like. So Leo Sit B, thank you so much for tuning in. Glad to have you here. I go by either Unorthodox Master Games, that's my Twitch channel name / YouTube name, or by Dupinator, because I couldn't fit Unorthodox Master Games, I don't think, when I created my username, or I just went with Dupinator so long ago when me and my friends hopped on Catan Universe all that time ago, 5 years ago. But yeah, Leo Sippy, glad to have you here. I am green, and I'm trying to get off this the main island so I can go explore the treasure islands and be competitive in this gameplay. And this is also the last game of the stream. So thank you for tuning in, and it's just so spicy right now. Everyone's doing great. Everyone has a shot. It is unclear who will claim the victory. And Nikki is battling with our auto match opponents on the left side of the Treasure Islands board. And I'm just trying to get to the coast so I can start building some ships. 8 active knights, 7 barbarian strength. Lots of good cities have been built. Thankfully, I built that one city wall. I almost want to build a second city wall before I start building some roads and a settlement. I think that's going to be what sets me up for the long term. Also, science bonus. Me and Nikki have science bonus, whereas our opponents do not, so that is good to have. 8 is rolled. What shall I take but a brick? Okay, so call you Leo. Okay, so I'll call you Leo. Perfect. Thank you for that. And Nikki highlighted another message. And okay, it's the Discord. So Leo, you can join my Discord and also Nikki's Discord, where we announce future Catan live streams, or where Nikki announces, I believe, future uploads to her YouTube channel where she posts Catan videos. So you guys can go check that out via her Discord. Another 10. So, alright. Now, with all the active knights, I'm going to use mining. Grab 2 ore. Build a third city on the board. Build a city wall while we're at it. I could build... you know what? Let's just do it. 3 city walls. We're insane right now. And let's build a road. Let's go down to this 6 lumber. Yeah. It'll be... Yep, that's perfect. Okay, now the game is taking off for us. The 6 pays off immediately. We have a city on a 6 lumber. We have a city on a 6 wheat. We might be getting spied on. If he spies on me and he steals the mining, that was the perfect spy. Because he has 2 ore hexes. He will get 4 ore upon using that mining. Commercial harbor to boot. So I will... Either one I give him is helping him immensely. I'll give him the paper because I want to get the politics bonus here soon, so I can, if I get a smith. Plus I don't want to give him the coin because that allows him to build the blue metropolis that much easier. Leo says, this is my first time seeing the game. What is this expansion? This is Cities and Knights with Seafarers. Are you used to playing Basic Catan? Because Basic Catan does not include progress cards. It does not include metropolises. It does not include barbarians you see at the top left of the screen. It does not include gold hexes usually, unless you're playing just Seafarers, no Cities and Knights. And it does not include city improvements, metropolises, knights, to battle barbarians. All sorts of stuff is going on here. So if, Leo, if you're curious whatsoever, if you want to watch even more Cities and Knights gameplay, where I explain lots of the finer points of the game, my YouTube channel is Unorthodox Master of Games. You can go check that out, and maybe even consider subscribing, because I'm just on the cusp of reaching my 526 subscriber goal, and I think I'm at 518 when I last checked. And of course, once I get to 526, I will be having a special Cities and Knights, or not Cities and Knights, but special Catan live stream here on Twitch. But yeah, Leo, if you're curious at all, I have lots and lots of Cities and Knights videos on my YouTube channel, and also some videos on my Twitch channel here that you can watch back on some Cities and Knights gameplay. Okay, in the chat. 5 gets rolled. I'll take the brick. I'll build another road. Then I'll have to get another brick and a sheep and a... Yeah, then I should be good. Build the settlement. Trader Jones says, can you please expand the board a little to see what red is up to? Okay, I gotcha. Let's see. I'll tilt and... Yep, that's perfect. Sorry about that. Now, hopefully you guys can see... Is that better? Is that a better view for you? Oranges is all over the place. Now they're coming down to the 3-6. And then maybe they'll move their ship over this way. Leo says, wow, perfect with... What is that? I've never seen that emote before. I can't even see it. It's so small. Yo control? That's a cool emote. I can't see it. I almost have to take a screenshot so I can zoom in on what it says. Jared Jones says, very nice, thank you. Alright, perfect. We're up to 9 viewers. You viewers, you're incredible. Always tuning in. Even when I'm streaming on days I don't normally stream, it's just perfect. Let me put Jelly Boy over here. He's kind of in the way. On the right side of the desk here. Okay, so... a Metropolis will be had very soon. I think Metropolis is going to be built. Nikki will either build the green one. I don't think I'm going to be able to build the green one before, so I will say she'll build the green one first. Although orange is just being insane and just doing everything. They already have the science bonus. And coin for lumber. I like it. Yeah, orange is also gonna probably build the settlement on the 3-6, or maybe even the lumber port, so I gotta beat them to it, and then they'll cast off with ships. So yeah, orange is kind of doing it all. Plus they already have one defender cannon victory point, but now Nikki beats them out for knight strength this time, and I may usher in barbarians. Leo says, wow, okay, so wow, perfect, yep. So, yeah, just giving you those options, Leo. If you want to check out the YouTube channel and more on the Twitch channel, you're absolutely welcome to do so. I don't have a sheep, Nikki. I can't take that trade, although it is a good trade. Alright. Oh, so you want to build one more ship to cut red off. Yeah, I didn't have the cards. I didn't have a sheep to help you make that trade. Plus, your turn was just about to run out, and there's a 6. I have. Alright, Nikki, we're about to get an upgrade here. With Inventor, I am going to grab. I'm going to take Red's 5 and upgrade our 11. How's that for an upgrade? Then, Knight's deactivated. Let me build a road to prepare. I'll get both my knights activated again. And is that going to be it for me? 6 cards and I can do absolutely nothing else. No ports to my name, no merchant to my name, so I'll pass. Yep. Nikki says, I wanted to move my knight to cut him off, but I misclicked. That's unfortunate, because it looks like all he has to do is build one road. Plus he has the merchant on the ore, so I can almost guarantee he can build that road. There's a bishop as well. So he's stealing from us. Oh, he stole my coin of all things. That's unfortunate. So not only is he going to probably build this road, he's probably going to steal or probably acquire the blue metropolis, and he gets the salvage treasure. Dang. Nikki, at least you still have longest road, but it looks like he's going to be challenging you for that later in the game with his 7-length road. I have 9 cards. I have 3, 2, 1 on city improvements. I have level 3 green city improvements, level 2 blue city improvements, and level 1 yellow city improvements. Trade bonus would be huge for me right now, but I just gotta wait for some 5s are glorious. Nikki, take that 5 and just do all the things with it. I'm glad I brought us another 5. Or brought you another 5 and brought me a 5. Orange builds the settlement on the 3-6, and they probably moved that ship over now. Thankfully, I have 3 city walls, so I can hold up to 13 cards. That's huge for me. So I hope to get just up to 13 cards with whatever Nikki rolls, and then hopefully I roll something good, because I'm looking to build the settlement on the lumber port, and then cast off with ships hopefully after. 10. Alright, 10 that's literally perfect. Okay, so now I have the cards. Man, if I could get one more road, I could build 2 settlements on my next turn. Okay, so orange did not move the ship. I'm still maybe they just didn't realize they could do that. Yeah, I'm right there. I'm right at 13 cards. If I roll a 7, I'm fine. I just hope I don't. Of course, if I had Alchemist, that would be the absolute best, because then I can Alchemist either a 9 or a 4 or a 6, but the robber's on the 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have a very good turn coming up here shortly. What do you guys think I should roll? Or what would be the most ideal roll? I can't control the rolls right now, but alright, game. Just roll me something I have. 9, that's amazing. Okay, Nikki, this is not targeted at you, but I do have a wedding. I do have to get some cards from the other 2 players, and consequently, you as well. But I just want you to know this wedding is mainly for the other 2. So, just give me cards that are your least favorite, pretty much. But yeah, I'm not trying to target you with this wedding. I gotta have a very hot turn because I gotta battle orange out for this area over here, and maybe even steal the blue metropolis from red before I can get it. Okay, so what can I do? I have the lumber port now, which is amazing. I could get another port, but I think I gotta get the. Let's see what I can do here. All these commodities. Okay, 2 and 4. Yeah, I think I gotta. Yep, let me go ahead and grab the blue metropolis now. Just so I only have. Yikes. I'm just one step ahead of myself. So unfortunate. Okay, well now I can get the blue metropolis in the future, perhaps. I mean, I could have taken the green metropolis, but I gotta get the blue metropolis before red gets to it. Okay, with all that in mind, 10 cards. I'm just gonna pass. That was just a. I should have just built a road or a settlement or built a ship and discovered something. Okay, so now let me take a lumber. It'll all work out. Now, if I can get the trade bonus, I can 2-for-1 paper for the coin. And he gets the metropolis. Okay, so maybe I should have just taken the green metropolis. I was. Ay. Nikki says, LOH, that wedding is not for you. Just give me your least favorite cards. It's not like anyone gives away their favorite cards ever anyways. Yep. I was just trying to balance out the gameplay in some way possible to try to give you a chance to get the green metropolis. Red gets it anyways, so now I really got to get that blue metropolis. Road building. With ships, I presume. For brick. Okay, so now it can be done. It can still be done. If I get a merchant, that will be huge. If I get a 4, that'll be huge. So if I go for blue metropolis, yellow metropolis, of course I also got to get some ships out there. So many things to do. And orange is going to get that treasure chest. I should have just gone for that hex first and then the treasure chest. And now it's gone. Now it's not mine anymore. Dupinator, your choices. Why it's like instant regret. Okay, but the 5 did get rolled, so now I can go to the lumber port. Orange is at 10, red is at 11. 6 is great, although my other 6 was shut down. Okay, now I have 16 cards. The game is giving me all this production, so Wheat for a brick. Sure. Brick is not super helpful to me right now. Alright. With 16 cards, if I roll a 4, 6, or a 9, I'm absolutely golden. Perfect. So there's the 4. And with that, oh, this is great. Saboteur on all of you, mainly for orange, because orange is getting pretty powerful here. Thankfully, Nikki only has to burn 2 cards instead of a lot more. Orange will have to burn 4. And we made red burn some cards as well. I think red had to burn 3 cards. Now, for my next trick, let's actually build some ships. Oh, okay, so let's grab, hopefully get a merchant. Ooh, that's extra spicy. I don't know what's really been rolled here, so I'm just gonna grab, I think I'm gonna grab some cloth, because I know red, did red give it up though? Oh, perfect, they held on to it. Trader Jones, that's hilarious. Okay, so now let me grab the trade bonus. Then let me go to the bank. 2 for wanting the paper now instead of 4 for wanting. And then let me also 4 for 1 the wheat because I want to hold onto that cloth. Let's grab ourselves the blue metropolis. Place it right here. And then I think that's going to be it for now. Yeah, that's going to be it. What are the odds that I'm right there on 2 desert X's? Grab a wheat. Red will have another spy on me and steal my medicine. So they've stolen a mining and a medicine, and those are huge. Absolutely huge. So I think at this point, with discovering desert, I could get the special victory points, but I think I'm going to want to build the road and the settlement on the sheep port now. There goes a 7. Also, maybe I try to steal the green metropolis from red. Maybe there's some benefit to doing that. But yeah, Trader Jones, that's funny. He says this is a bit where you say Nikki, it's a friendly saboteur. I mean, I had to. All the other players were in front of me. They were in the lead, so I had to slow them down just a little bit. And alright, this game should end hopefully in the next 10 minutes. I can push it usually, or I said I was going to be done with the stream or have to be done in 3 minutes, but I'll push it to another like 15 because I'm still good on time. Alright, orange is going the other way now. They discover water, but that will give them some sort of salvage treasure. And they're 1 spot away from that treasure chest. Okay, they double down the 4 brick. That's very curious. Did not expect that. 9 is good. Also, look at my city on the 9 wheat. The game didn't put the city wall underneath the city. It kind of put it so it's kind of covering up the bottom part of the city. But you see the other city wall that also has a metropolis on that city. That city is, you can see all of it, top to bottom. But my city on the 9 wheat almost looks like it's sunk down into the city wall. Nice diplomat by Nikki to take one of Orange's ships off the board and keep her longish road for a little while longer. 4 incredible. Okay, so now I will use... Ooh. Nikki, I have to do it. I have to throw the bishop on all of you. That's incredible. just the one time. And now I'll also take the yellow metropolis. Gotta pay it back to the 4s. Then I don't have another port, so I can't do this. I want to build a road and a settlement, but I have 14 cards, and I honestly I can't do it. I only have 1 port. So I will just build a city. I think that's all I can really do for now. And then it pains me to 4 for 1 the sheep, but I will 4 for 1 the sheep. And I'll build a road. And I'll wait for my next turn. Yeah. Alright. Then now I'm gonna take one of those. 3 got rolled. Okay, very good, very good. I'm up to 13 victory points just like that. What is going on here? I'm going to give him paper. At this point, I don't think I can steal the green metropolis, so I'm just going to give him paper so he doesn't try to build any more blue city improvements so quickly. And Trader Jones has a bit of subsidence on the top right of the board. Yep, and the bishop was being charitable to visit multiple people at once. Yeah, it was. It's kind of like Robin Hood. The bishop was being, Robin, stealing from the rich and giving to me. But now I'm the richest now on the board. So now the Robin has to turn right around, steal from me. We're actually 2 victory points from winning. Yeah, no, 3. Okay, this is the 16 victory points. Okay, so yeah, I hope I can steal the green metropolis. That will put me up to 15. But wait a minute. This is insane. If I build the settlement on the desert, that bumps me up 2 in victory points. It's incredible. It's happening. All right, I'm very close. Now I'm realizing how close I am. Trader Jones says I can do PR for you any day. Yep, you can be our resident PR representative for the Twitch channel. Because I know I can make people moderators, but if I can make you like a PR specialist, if I could somehow incorporate that title for you, I'll go in the Twitch settings. You can be the PR representative for any Twitch streams, because you market all the plays very well with your very good wording for it. Barbarians are about to invade 12 active knights. It looks like red will be Defender Catan, unless anything changes on orange's turn here. Or if they hold out for Nikki to activate her other 2 knights and maybe even promote one. Let's see. And they invade. Of course. Just like the first round of Barbarians where Nikki needed them to wait 1 more turn, they invaded, and of course now they invaded once again. Because she may have been able to get up to 5 knight strength and tie. Although actually no, yeah, red did get a Defender Catan because I don't think they had one before that. Alright, and Master Merchant. And Nikki will take from me. Oh, okay, it's a friendly Master Merchant. Okay, I can't argue with that. And she's all the way to 14 just like that. Let's roll dice. A 9. Okay, with the 9. What is out there? Because I have a friendly resource monopoly. So let's see. Settlements. Oh, okay. I think that's what's out there then. I'm gonna resource monopoly wheat because I think that's Yep. There's a bunch of wheat out there, and then I'll use merchant fleet on wheat. And now I'm gonna trade in wheat for sheep, and then wheat for sheep, and then wheat for brick. And this might be the win. Okay, so we'll build one settlement here to go to 15, and a final settlement for 16. Alright, thank you all for watching. That has been another Catan live stream. And Nick used the friendly master merchant, but of course I had to use the friendly resource monopoly, steal from all of you. And I saw that people were drawing wheat from the gold, so I knew that there was a good amount of wheat out there that I could steal from. And I was able to sneak away with the win to 16. Nikki was at 14. She was pretty close. Red was at 12, and then orange was also at 12. It's a very close game all the way around. I think if someone stole Longish Road, they would have had a very good chance to win. Nikki says, good game, and I gained 12 ELO. Oh, and apparently I was kicked from the last game. Oh, because it was trying to search for a game, then it didn't search it, but then it put us into the auto match that I was in, so I think that's why that message is there. Alright. And we have 10 viewers on, but unfortunately the stream is ending now. So thank you all for watching. Nikki Lou says, first and second between the two of us is a perfect outcome though. Yep, that's absolutely right. Leo, thanks for tuning in for the first time. Check out the YouTube channel, the Twitch channel, and the Discords. Cherry John says it was friendly boot though. Yep. Alright, I'm getting out of here. 10 viewers. We'll see you all on the next stream. There's always more Catan streams in the future. Take care and see you later.